Hey guys, and welcome to Indian Recipe Secrets. And today's recipe is Ajwaini Daliya or Ajwaini broken wheat. Uh, this is not really a bland recipe that your mom cooked throughout your childhood and that you never liked. This recipe is very spicy. It got all the flavors that you need, and it is a perfect blend of a healthy dish and flavors. What we need in this recipe is uh, dalia or broken wheat, some vegetables. You can pick and choose the vegetables that you love. There's no hard and fast that you have to cook this recipe only with these vegetables, but we are going to use some broccoli, tomato, uh, green bell pepper, a few green beans, onion, and carrot. When it comes to spices or herbs, we'll be using ajwain. Uh, Ajwain got very acquired taste. Some love it, and there are few who don't really like this taste. So based on your preference, if you don't like ajwain, you may choose to prepare this dish with cumin seeds instead of ajwain. Some turmeric powder, red chili powder, coriander powder. Again, it is up to you whether you want to use coriander powder or not. We are going to use very small quantity of coriander powder in this dish. Some salt and oil for cooking. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is you need to roast dalia and then boil it. So we are going to get started with that. I'm going to switch on the stove. Add 1 teaspoon vegetable oil, or if you want, you can cook it in desi ghee or any oil of your choice. Now add dalia in it and roast it on medium flame. One of the key benefit of eating dalia is it has all the fiber. You don't lose anything that generally goes away when you cook anything with atta, because in atta most of the fiber is gone. So dalia, even small quantity, makes you full, and it gives you all the nutrition that you need. So you have to roast it until it is slight brown. can see here, it has turned brown, slightly brown, not very brown. So make sure like you just roast it until it becomes slightly brown. Now I'm going to add water to it. It is about 6 times the water. I'll add about half teaspoon salt in it. Mix it well, and then increase to maximum flame and let it come to a boil. After it comes to a boil, you need to close the lid and let it pressure cook. The only reason you want to make sure that it comes to a boil before you close the lid is if you don't do that, this dalia will come towards whistle, and it will be all over in your pressure cooker. Now it is boiling, and I'm going to close the lid and reduce flame to high medium. I'll let one whistle come, and then we'll reduce it to low heat and cook it for about 6 to 7 minutes. Meanwhile, we can cut the vegetables. I have already washed them, and I'm just going to cut them and make them ready for the dish. First, I'm going to cut carrot. I'm going to finely chop it. I'm going to keep these aside. Green beans, even these I'm going to finely chop. I'm going to reduce flame to low. Get back to my vegetables. I'm going to keep these aside. Broccoli, capsicum, tomato, onion. I'm going to make fine slices using it. So as you see, vegetables are ready. I haven't cut them in very fine pieces because I want to make sure you get a bite of them in your mouth and you can feel the flavor. And even when we cook them, I want to make sure they are a bit crispy and not overcooked, so that you get the best flavor when you eat this dish. Now I'm going to switch on this stove. I'll add 1 tablespoon oil in it. Wait for it to heat up, and to check whether it is ready or not, just take one ajwain seed and put it in oil. If it comes up quickly, then it means it is ready, but as you see here, it is still on the bottom, it hasn't come up. So let's wait for some time. Now the oil is ready, and I'm going to add half teaspoon ajwain in it. As you see, ajwain has become light brown. First I'm going to add beans and carrots in it. Cook for about 30 seconds. Add remaining vegetables. Cook them for about 1.5 minutes. Cook it on medium heat. I'm going to switch off pressure cooker stove because I believe it is ready. Already it is about 6 to 7 minutes. Now add half teaspoon coriander powder, half teaspoon salt, half teaspoon red chili powder, and 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder. Switch off the stove until your dalia is ready. I'm going to remove pressure from it. As you see here, dalia is boiled. I'm going to add it in vegetables. Switch on the stove again and keep it on medium heat and mix it well. Cook for about 1 minute such that flavors blend. If you want it more soupy, then you can add more water to it when you boil it. We added about 6 times the water compared to dalia. If you want it more soupy or more watery, you can increase the quantity of water. It is about 1 minute. I'm going to switch off the stove. My dalia is ready. Here's your dalia. Enjoy it.